Hello and welcome to part 2 of the weight of an aircraft. Sorry, the first video just ended where I wasn't expecting. From previous video, I was just trying to discuss and imagine at which point we may have to land with maximum weight of the aircraft, which I was saying, I did say that, in case of an emergency, maybe, the flight may be aborted, and if it's a long haul aircraft, it means that it's going to be full of fuel, and the fuel for aircraft does have a lot of weight. You're talking about tons and tons of fuel. So at that time, definitely the pilot may need to dispose some fuel according to their policies and procedures. If not, then at that point, if these landing gears are designed, they must be designed to be able to take to counteract the weight of the the entire aircraft at touch point, because that's when you have the main landing gears touching the ground first, and you can see this nose gear will touch the ground later. So to summarize about the weight, we just spoken about the weight of the aircraft in which includes everything, which we have the weight of aircraft itself, you have passengers, you have basically maximum takeoff weight. And so if you're trying to design anything, or if you are a pilot, then you're learning to be a pilot, that's when you have to consider, if let's say you want you are landing now, and you are encountering that weight at touchdown only with with only main landing gear touching the ground. So that's when you have the maximum weight on those two landing gear. Just imagine if there's anything wrong with the design, then that will be another story. So I consider the aircraft like a beam. That's a beam. It's just a beam. So it's all about uniform the weight distribution and weight and balance. And so we already spoken about the aircraft during takeoff, because during takeoff, that's when we discussed about lift. So then the lift is up against the weight of the aircraft. The entire weight of the aircraft is up against the lift. So it's like, those two forces need to be considered for an aircraft to be able to take off. We already discussed about lift, so now we're just talking in brief about the weight. So for the next video, I'll be talking about the drag force, because we did discuss lift, and now we just discussed about the weight, and then we did discuss about the forward force, thrust. So the next video we are going to discuss drag forces.